In this video, I'm going to talk about asexual reproduction. When we think of cell division in terms of our body cells, right, we're growing in size, or we need to make new cells because we cut ourselves or something like that accidentally, like you have a paper cut or whatever, you're thinking of asexual reproduction. In asexual reproduction, where that A prefix means not, the production, so asexual reproduction is going to be the production of genetically identical, this is a huge deal, offspring from a single parent. All right, so we see this in bacteria, and we see this in various other organisms. Our body cells, when we produce more cells, it's only one cell dividing in two, sort of like this. Okay, that's asexual reproduction, just creating more body cells. And it makes sense, they're going to be genetically identical to whatever parent cell created them. We want all of our body cells to be exactly, have the exact same DNA and all of those things. Okay, so again, our body cells is asexual. And again, big concept here. In asexual reproduction, cells have exactly the same DNA as each other, the offspring, which we call daughter cells. And the exact same DNA as the parent cell. Now, of course, this is assuming there are no mutations. Pros and cons of asexual reproduction. Pros, asexual reproduction can be relatively fast. If you are a single-celled organism and you make offspring asexually, you don't have to find a partner, you don't have to take them on dates, and even if you find a partner and you take them on dates, they still have to be willing to mate with you. You don't have to deal with any of that, okay? So you can reproduce relatively fast. Whenever you're ready, you're ready. So this is great if the environment is going to stay the same over time. If you're going to be genetically identical to whatever the parent is, if your parent is well adapted to the environment, you will be too, if the environment stays the same. Cons, there's not a lot of genetic diversity. If all the offspring are identical, right, if your offspring are identical to you and then their offspring are identical to them, etc., you're not getting very diverse. You have to sort of hope for a mutation to get any diversity. And even then, not all mutations will be good for you. And of course, given that, it is harder to evolve with no options, okay, where everybody's just the same. So those are the pros and cons of asexual reproduction.